074-750, and in Kumasi, reach them on 0207-653031.
Kennedy Digital Satellite, where quality sells cheap.
Here's the breaking news. About 2,500 people 2,500 people
When stubborn coughs, colds, or catarrh interrupt your life, get fast relief with Stop Cough. There's a Stop Cough for every cough and for everyone. The Stop Cough range is suitable for adults, children, and babies. Ask your pharmacist about the right Stop Cough for you. If symptoms persist after 3 days, consult your doctor. The Stop Cough range is manufactured and distributed by Ernest Chemists Limited. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Which of the Greens will make it to the finals on Friday? But which school is winning the 5th edition?
Well, at this point in time, if you have your mobile phones on, put them on silent or on vibrate.
Hello, good afternoon. Wherever you are watching us from on Joy Prime and Joy Learning on your multi-TV digibox, we say thank you so much for joining us on the Love FM High School's debate happening here at our traditional grounds, which is the Christian Service University College in Kumasi. We are live on radio on Love 99.5 FM and also on social media, LUV 99.5 FM. My name is Patricia Amabonsu. Today is the 11th day of July 2023, and today is a day that we see the final contest of the semi-final stage of the Love FM High School's debate. And today we are seeing the contest going to happen between Prempeh College, semi-finalists finalists 2 times, and also new entrants at St. Thomas Senior High School today. Now they are going to argue for and against the motion, quote, morality is more on the decline in this generation than the older generation, unquote. We have Prempeh College arguing for the motion and at St. Thomas Senior High School arguing against the motion. We are doing this always in collaboration with the Ghana Education Service, the Ashanti Regional Students Representative Council, that is the ARSRC. We have the Conference of Heads of Assisted Senior High Schools, the Writers and Debaters Society, as well as Joy Prime and Joy Learning. And so we are excited to have everybody on board, as well as all of our amazing sponsors. We'll be crossing over to the auditorium very soon, but before we do that, we need to gauge the mood of the students and the teachers for the 2 schools today and see what their game plan is for today. And so for now, I can have my teachers and my students join us right now so that we can have a conversation over what we should expect from their school today. And so I'm going to start off from the gentleman here on my right. You are live on Joy Learning, Joy Prime, and also Love 99.5 FM. What's your name and what should we expect from your school today?
Thank you very much. I am Kenneth Kofi Akpo, a teacher and the patron of the WDS of St. Thomas Senior High School. None of this afternoon expect a very great performance. As the saying goes that if you want to be a champion, you have to beat a champion. We are here this afternoon to bring Prempeh College down. We are beating them hands down, and we are not missing words. And so they should expect a very spectacular performance. Nananum, are you there? Yes, we are coming to win hands down. Thank you very much.
Okay, Kenneth, stay right there for me. Let me speak to the patron also coming from Prempeh College, and he is in the person of
George Owusu-Badahene.
And George, what should we expect from Prempeh today?
In reaction to what my colleague said, from the 116th quarter semi, we are there now. They have one song they sing, the patrons. We come, we beat Prempeh. By the end of the day, you see what happens.
Okay, thank you so much, gentlemen. We can now speak to the supporters of the 2 schools and find out from them what they also have to say concerning the performance of their schools today. And I'm going to continue or start off from the lady coming from St. Thomas Senior High School. You are live on Joy Learning and Love 99.5 FM. Let us know who you are and what we should expect from your school today.
Okay, please, I'm in the person of Ajeni Boateng Princess, the deputy head girl in St. Thomas Senior High. Okay, today you should expect nothing from the best from us because God sealed us through from the prelims to this date. So I have only one word for Prempeh College. that we don't talk much, but to only show action. And God said, as horses are prepared for wait, but victory cometh from the Lord. And I know that as we are moving with Jehovah God, and my twin is, as they believe in God, God will surely show them through this debate. And I know we'll always be winners. Nanano, maebi.
Thank you so much. Don't go nowhere. Let me speak to your colleague coming also from Prempeh College and find out some words from him. You heard what your opponent said. What would you want to say to that?
Okay, first of all, Awuni Daniel from Prempeh College. And what I want to say to Asanteman is that we are coming with the God factor. It has always been the God factor. And as it is said, that from the days of Noah till now, the heavens and the earth have suffered violence. And the violent man takes it by force. And so today, the end will surely justify the means.
Okay, thank you so much, Daniel. And so you have heard from the two schools. Let's see what the action is going to be like. We're crossing over now to the auditorium where David Akweta is on standby. But do remember, we are live on Joy Prime, Joy Learning on your multi-TV DJ box, Love 99.5 FM on radio, and also on our social media handles, LUV99.5. The hashtag remains LUVFMHSD. My name is Patricia. We'll be back with more. Don't go nowhere.
Thank you very much, Patricia Amabunsu. And of course, she deserves a very big round of applause. Engaging with the supporters and patrons of both schools. And you know what? I'm excited this afternoon because the energy in this auditorium is mind-blowing. One more time, a round of applause for your own selves. Thanks very much for making time to join us in this beautiful auditorium at the Christian Service University College. And if you don't mind, please, a round of applause for our hosts, the Christian Service University College. They go by the name CSUC. We are live on television, and because we have entered the semi-final stage of the 2023 edition of the Love FM High School Debate, we are live on Joy Prime. We're live on Joy Learning, all on the multi-TV Digi box. We're live on radio on Love 99.5. We're also live on Facebook, and that is where the action is, on Facebook. When you listen to the debaters, drop comments. Tell us which school is impressing you the most. Tell us which school you think will carry the day. It's all on Facebook on LUV 99.5 FM. Let me say a big thank you to our collaborators. First of all, GES Ashanti, of course, with the Conference of Heads of Assistant Secondary Schools, that is CHAS, the Ashanti Regional SRC, and the Writers and Debaters Society. They deserve a round of applause as well because they have made it possible for us to come your way with the Love FM High School Debate. Ladies and gentlemen, our judges are seated, and I'll be introducing them to you shortly. But so is our very affable chairperson and also the ambassador for the Love FM High School Debate. As protocol demands, we would like to give her a minute as our chairperson to give us a few words. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for our chairperson. And before she even grabs the microphone, let me tell you something little about her. She goes by the name Mrs. Teresa Jackson, and she's an esteemed educator and the former headmistress of KNUST Junior High School. Now, she's also known as a co-founder of Jackson Educational Complex. Mrs. Jackson has dedicated her entire life, her whole life, to providing quality education and shaping the minds of young learners like yourselves. To add to it, Mrs. Teresa Jackson's accomplishments and dedication to education makes her an inspiring figure in the field of education. Her passion for shaping young minds and creating opportunities for learning is truly commendable. If you are impressed with what I've said to you about her, put your hands together for her for me as she joins us on the podium to give us a few words.
Good afternoon, lovely, lovely, lovely teachers and students. How do you do? Oh no, it's feeble. How do you do? I'm the principal of Jackson College of Education. I have 3 universities, and you are not aware of it. So when you hear Jackson, know that my aim is job opportunity for everyone. You have come this far. You have all done very well. The confidence, the courage, the stamina to stand on stage to deliver. Clap for yourselves. And the supporters. Oh, if I have asked you to clap for me, I wouldn't know how you would do it. Clap for yourselves, and you are doing it this way. Let us also put a hand for Love FM. Without them, you couldn't have been here. The way and manner each and everyone is branding his or her institution is marvelous, and it's through Love FM High School Debate. We also want to clap for our judges. Let us give them a hand. Oh, it's weak. And then finally, I want you to be on your feet. Oh, yes. We are clapping for our teachers. Let's clap for the teachers. They have done so well. Without them, you wouldn't have been here. It's okay. Thank you. Sit down. May the best side win. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, a round of applause for the ambassador for the Love FM High School Debate and the chairperson, Mrs. Theodosia Jackson. Now, we also do this in collaboration with some partners of ours. We appreciate them so much. At this point in time, I'd like to tell you about Pepsodent, and they have several, types of Pepsodent on the market. Let me tell you about two of them this afternoon. Pepsodent Herbal. It is formulated from carefully selected natural extracts and uniquely blended herbs. Pepsodent Herbal repairs and protects gum tissue while giving you strong teeth. So if you're somebody who, when you're brushing your teeth, you see some blood coming out and all that, make sure you're getting the right paste. And that, of course, is Pepsodent Herbal. Also on the market is Pepsodent Charcoal White. It's made with a fine blend of activated charcoal and lemon essence. Pepsodent Charcoal White polishes away tooth stains and naturally restores your bright smile. Make your smile count with any of the Pepsodent brands on the market. Rasta Choco Malt is another partner of ours. Introducing the all-new Rasta Choco Malt, a feel of real chocolate malt, sorghum, and caramel with the right amount of herbs. Your best bet for your favorite chocolate malt drink is Rasta Choco Malt. Grab a bottle of Rasta Choco Malt with a new look and the same great taste at any supermarket. Rasta Choco Malt is proudly made in Ghana by Trillium Industrial Company Limited. Now, Jackson Education College. They are presenting the Teacher Professional Exam Preparation Tuition. Now, this is the final licensure exam for the current curriculum and the final opportunity for DBE graduates to write the licensure exams. So you don't need to miss out. Don't miss out. I say it. Don't miss out. Between August 12th to October 28th, 2023. Now, they would also hold online classes on Microsoft Teams every Saturday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. The rate is a cool 300 Ghana cedis only. Call 054-505-1188 or 0544-261-820 to register today. Jackson Education College, practicality, employability, and quality. Cowbell indeed is our milk and is from Promasidor Ghana Limited. Cowbell, never forget the name because it's our milk. Madam Catherine is also a proud partner of the Love FM High School Debate. They have a physiotherapy unit, an eye care center, general clinic services, laboratory, 3G ultrasound, nonlinear systems, radionics, and many more. Madam Catherine Blood Tonic is recommended for ladies with menstrual pains and individuals with low blood or people who are recovering from any kind of illness. Locate Madam Catherine at Bwedi right here in Kumasi. Fortune Rice and Frytol are also available in the market, and they are from Wilma. Enjoy mouth-watering dishes with Frytol, a vitamin E fortified oil that promotes good vision. With Frytol, all your spicy fried chicken and chips, your jollof and fried goat meat, and that shrimp fried rice just got better. Welcome friends and family to that feast prepared with Frytol and taste the crunchiness of every bite. Remember, with Frytol, every mealtime is a memorable party time. Frytol, you deserve a life of goodness. And where we are, the Christian Service University College, they are, doing something amazing. Listen, the September admissions is in progress, so apply now. Undergraduate programs include BA Theology with Administration, BA Communication Studies with options in Public Relations, Print Journalism, Broadcast Journalism, and Advertising. They also have BA Planning and Development, BBA Banking and Finance, BBA Marketing, BBA Human Resource Management, BSc Nursing, BSc Midwifery, BSc Computer Science, BSc Information Technology. Postgraduate programs include MA Christian Ministry with Management, MA and MPhil Communication Studies, and so much more. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got so much more indeed by way of partners of the Love FM High School Debate. So at this point in time, please put your hands together for Patricia Amabonsu and Lady Bex as they've got some more information for us.
Sure, David, thank you so much. And would like to say thank you to Ultimate Fashion. Visit Ultimate Fashion at Edum, opposite Podium, for your trendy, classy wear, shoes, bags, accessories for all occasions. Take your kids there and know that they'll also sort them out.
We would also like to say a very big thank you to Academic City University. Get into the digital transformational world by enrolling at the premium world-class institution for science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics education. Academic City University College. Develop your entrepreneur and leadership niche at the first university in Africa to offer a degree in artificial intelligence and robotics engineering. You can register at act.edu.gh.
We also like to say thank you to ITEL for bringing us ITEL P40, the phone that has been named after me. The P then means Patricia. That's one thing I can call mine. So get yourself also ITEL P40 today because it is sleek, slim, affordable, and it also comes with the longest lasting battery, okay? ITEL P40 gives you the clearest of sounds when you're on phone with somebody, or if you are watching something on phone, yes, you will get the clearest of sound. They also give you the sharpest images and videos and file. Now, the good thing also is that if you buy an ITEL P40 today, you get to enjoy 12 gig free from Vodafone for up to 6 months. ITEL also has tablets for our kids, teens, and adults. And so walk into any mobile phone shop today and get yourself an ITEL P40. ITEL P40, power always on.
We'd also like to say thank you to Grace Gift Herbal Clinic, specialist in the treatment of stroke, diabetes, hypertension, prostate cancer, fibroid, skin infections, and sexual health issues. Our experienced staff and ultra-modern medical diagnostic equipment present you with solutions that will help restore the quality of your life. You can locate us in Kumasi at Ohim School Junction off the Barikesi Road.
A very big thank you also going out to St. Ben's Jewelry. If you are looking for a promise ring, an engagement ring, or a wedding ring made with quality and affordable white gold, yellow gold, rose gold, or silver, then come to St. Ben's Jewelry today. Go also there to get your earrings, your bracelets, your anklets, your watches, your customized jewelry. If you want it for a friend or a loved one, go there to polish your rings and all its accessories at St. Ben's Jewelry. The good thing is that they also have a flexible payment plan for newlyweds or people who are about to wed. Go to St. Ben's Jewelry. Where can you locate them? They are at Kumasi, or they are in Kumasi, located at Amakom, and they are opposite the Edward Nasser building, and also at Edum, they are opposite the Chelsea House, that is opposite Standard Chartered Bank. St. Ben's Jewelry, they say just dream it and it will be done.
Is your car experiencing electrical or mechanical faults? Do you want your air conditioners repaired at the best price? Then visit Kumasi Auto Detail. Our experienced engineers provide you with quality general repairs, injection services, tire services, engine and gearbox management, vacuuming, AC gas refilling, flushing, and computer diagnostics. We also deliver your car parts from outside within a week, so relax and watch your car being fixed on CCTV at our serene reception. You can locate Kumasi Auto Detail opposite Unity Oil, Malcolm Road, Durban, next to Innes Hybrid School.
Now, money is very difficult to come by, and so when you are doing anything, you must make sure that you are getting value for money. And there's one place I can assure you that when you get your things from there, they are going to assure you of value for money, especially to contractors and people who are building. I'm talking about no other place than Dunamis Plus. They are the home of quality, customized, beautiful, and original furniture coming all the way from Turkey. Now, they also provide schools, churches, homes, hospitals, hotels, buildings, and anything that you are putting up with the finest PVC interior and exterior security doors, waterproof, bulletproof, and fireproof doors. Now, our fireproof doors can withstand fire for up to 2 hours, even before the fire service attends to your situation. So go to Dunamis today and also get your wardrobes, your bed stands, your makeup stands, your mirrors, and its accessories. Locate us in Kumasi at Ahonjo, Atinga Junction off the Royal Lamete Road, and also at Tanoso, they are opposite the Catholic Church, and also Bohon, close to the Cars Quarry Factory.
And if it is your desire to start your own business, the New Life Entrepreneurship Training Center is here for you. We train Ghanaians with entrepreneurial mindsets and skills to establish businesses. We run short-term, medium, and long-term courses on entrepreneurship, skills development, and general education. Admission is currently open for our regular evening and weekend classes at an affordable fee. You can locate us opposite Love and Insure FM at the Bomso traffic light right here in Kumasi.
You will need money to actually also go to New Life Entrepreneurship. And the place that I can recommend that you get that money is Otua Sekai Rural Bank. Go to them because they operate current, savings, fixed deposit, Susu, and infant savings account for your child's future. We also give Susu business, funeral, micro and group and salary loans with the lowest interest rate on the market. Go to your second Royal Bank for your electronic transfers like Western Union, Eastwich, iTrans, which is within rural and community banks, mobile money, Ghana Pay, and so much more. Their headquarters is at Kofi Ase in the Ashanti region, but they still have other branches in the region, and they include Mampong, Ejura, Sepebo Krom, Abofo, Makro, and Kenkenso, Swami Market, and also Dr. Mensa inside the Lanza Chemist building. Otia Second Rural Bank is your savior in rural banking.
And lastly, for now, we say thank you to Dawood Herbal, presenting Dawood 360 capsules for the treatment of waist pains and rheumatism. Whilst Dawood ointment is also good for the treatment of general body pains, joint pains, rheumatism, and waist pains, you can also combine both for quick relief. Of course, Dawood Herbal products are certified by the FDA and also available in all pharmacies and herbal shops across the country.
Yes, Becca, and before we sign off for David to take over, we must also let our viewers and our listeners know that our beautiful makeup has been done by Esilali Makeup GH. Locate them in Kumasi, at Mekong Roundabout, next to Wachi Kumasi. Sign up for their 2 weeks intensive or their 3 months course and become a makeup artist yourself. And so that is Esilali, your world of beauty and more. David takes over now, but the hashtag remains LUVFMHSD. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
And as I take over, please put your hands together for Patricia and Becca. Great job done. Gradually, the 2023 edition of the Love FM High School debate is, grinding to an end. On Friday, the finals will be held, as well as a third place contest. Already, as we are very much aware, TI Mass have qualified for the finals. Which of the two schools this afternoon battling out will face TI Mass? Will it be Nananom? 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 Or it will be the Prempeh College people, that is Amanfo? Amanfo? Time will tell. For those of you who have been following us since the 116 stage, I'm very sure you're aware that we've changed a few of the rules of engagement for this year's edition. And so in a bit, Dr. Peter Arthur, our lead judge, will tell us about, what we should be looking out for as we watch on television on Joy Prime or on Joy Learning, or as we watch us on Facebook on LUV 99.5. Again, as you listen to us on radio on Love 99.5, we'll furnish you with all that information. At this point in time, my duty is to introduce you a panel of judges. I'd like to this afternoon start from my left, skip the middle, go to my right, and then come back to the middle. So I'd like to introduce you Professor Anthony Kofi Osei-Fosu. He's an associate professor in economics at the Department of Economics, KNUST. He also holds a PhD in economics, and he's a former HOD. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Professor Anthony Kofi Osei-Fosu. Thanks very much for the applause. He now takes his seat. In a bit, his main job and role this afternoon will start. A while ago, she was dancing beautifully in the auditorium. Her name is Dr. Mrs. Bonku. She's with the Liberal Studies Department, KSTU. She's a teacher of English and literature. For information, she's taught for over 30 years, and she's still in active service. Ladies and gentlemen, please, a round of applause for one of our judges. In fact, our lady judge, Dr. Mrs. Bonku. So you remember, nice one, Mama Lou. You remember, that's good, that's good. And now to our lead judge. He's wearing a very big, broad smile this afternoon. Dr. Peter Arthur is the name. He's with the Department of English, KNUST. He's a former head of the Department of English and former head of the Department of Language and Communication Sciences. He's right here now, ladies and gentlemen. Please, with a round of applause, welcome Dr. Peter Arthur. And as you put your hands together for him, he'll be mounting the podium, he'll be grabbing the microphone, he'll be running us through the rules of engagement as we expect our debaters to abide by them this afternoon. Please, one more time, show him some love.
Thank you, David. So, I go straight and give you the criteria with which we do the judging. But before then, let me give you the changes that we've made. The first one has got to do with your duration. Formerly, the first speaker was using 7 minutes. We've pushed it to 10 minutes. And then the second speaker was using 5 minutes. We've pushed it to 7 minutes. And then the summary used to be 3 minutes. Now we have 5 minutes. The reason is for you to speak articulate, smoothly, so that you don't rush and make the whole thing staged. You get that? Good. The next one has got to do with the points. 5 points for the first speaker, 3 points for the second speaker. And then this time, decision. Formerly, we used to go with the highest score. This time, we have 2 areas. 1, majority decision, and then unanimous decision. So majority decision, we have 3. If 2 say a school has 1, no matter what the third one is saying, the school has 1. And if by the grace of God, the 3 say that the school has 1, that is unanimous. The school has 1. That is it. And then the person who is doing the collation will finish, but will have to come for verification. Each judge will have to make sure that the marks that he or she awarded is the same marks that are going to be declared. Now, when it comes to the criteria, we have 5. We have organization and clarity. Here, we talk about good introduction, 1, good development, 1, good conclusion, 1, 5 points, 15. So 15 for the first speaker, and then 10 for the second speaker. That is 3 times 3 plus 1. 10 for the second speaker. And for the summary, we have 5 for that. Then we have argument and development. You raise a point, 1, you develop a point, 2, and you support it. 3, so the same thing. First speaker, 15 points, max. Second speaker will have 10, and then the third speaker, that is the summary, will have 5. Now, I want you to pay particular attention to this, especially students, debaters, patrons, and the listeners out there. At this stage, every school is very good. They are all very good. So when it comes to organization and clarity, development and arguments, they are all very good. And sometimes they even score the same marks. But what separates the 2 has got to do with effective use of rebuttal, presentation style, and the role as particular debater. Pay attention here. Effective use of the rebuttal. Examine the person's argument on the basis of critical thinking. 2, check if the person is using some polemic or some rhetorical tricks. Expose the person. 3, check if the person is using weak thinking. If the person is using weak thinking, then expose the person, take advantage of that, and then repair the weakness. You have 1 mark for that. Remember, you must sound convincing when you are refuting. It's not just mentioning what the person said. No, you should convince us that you have really refuted. So the second speaker takes 10, and then the summary, 5, 15 for that. And then presentation style, voice, gestures, confidence, enthusiasm, body language, and verbal language. You don't come and stand here and then start torturing the neck of the English language, and then you go scot-free. That is point number 1. Point number 2, you should not exaggerate. Look, you should connect with the people all right, but don't turn this exercise into a circus. No, don't exaggerate. No over-dramatization. When we say use the stage, it doesn't mean you go bending and you go slapping it. No. Please maintain the formality of the occasion. And then finally, if you have good rebuttal and good presentation, your role as a debater is properly defined. And there we have 5 for the first speaker, 3 for the second speaker, and 2 for the summary. And with this, Dave, my job is done here, at least for now.
Oh, I was thinking you were going to put your hands together for him. Thank you very much, Dr. Peter Arthur. Now, at this point in time, I'd like to alert, our debaters. I know they're in the auditorium. Now, Dr. Peter Arthur made mention of the fact that we've, increased the time from 7 to 10, from 5 to 7, and of course from 3 to 5. So like we all know, This is just a mere formality. If you are on the podium, you're debating, and you have 2 more minutes to go on your time, there's a very fine, handsome gentleman who goes by the name King Davis. Please put your hands together for King Davis. Yeah, he's wearing an afro and a beard as well. Now, if you have 2 more minutes to go on your time, he will do this for you. If your time is entirely up, this is what you will hear. Thank you very much, King Davis. Ladies and gentlemen, this afternoon's contest will be between Prempeh College and Asanteman Senior High School. The motion is, morality is more on the decline in this generation than the older generation. Now, Prempeh College, they are for the motion, and Asanteman are against.